Okay, so as you can see, I've got my little kitty face cut out, right? You can use your glue stick, you can use your whatever, right? I'm gonna pop this glue stick open. There we go. Okay. Then you can liberally apply the glue stick to the back. You can't see this with this camera directly, but I'm just kind of making a broad stroking motion over it, like, right? And since this is going to be one of my centerpieces, I'm going to kind of find a central area for the cat and then sit this up like this. Real quick though, I want to tuck a piece back behind. In an ideal world, before you begin the gluing process, you guys will have this a little planned out in your head about how it's supposed to go, right? I'm just going to real quickly cut this because I want to see how quick I can make this work for me, right? So we got the cat kind of doing this number, right? He's sticking up. I've got the glue cap there because I want this to be the background of the picture, right? So while that's there with my glue stick up, I'm going to go ahead and do the scrubby thing back and forth on that, okay? All right. And then I'm going to offset this a little bit, not putting the tower directly in the center because that's just crazy, but putting it a little off kilter so that the cat is still the center focal point, right? The cat's the big symbol for myself. You know, cats represent a lot of different things. They represent the mystic, they represent aloofness, mischievousness. Depending on the culture that you are talking about, cats are kind of, you know, they're kind of weird. Maybe they're this little omen of mystery, right? But I happen to like cats. Cats are independent creatures. They can be very loyal, but you have to kind of earn their trust, right? And they're very food oriented. So in all those ways, I feel like I'm very similar to a cat, right? Anyway, but that's at least my excuse for some of the choices that I'm making. I'm going to try to make this dog face, hand thing work. Really, it was kind of humorous. Again, I'm peeling out part of the cat. If I was thinking properly, you see how I've layered this part of the cat over the, yeah, there you go. All right, you guys get the point. I cut it, right, to make it fit. The dog is kissing the cat, right? The cat's sitting there eating the wheat, and then, you know, the cat's fancy, so it's got a little thing going on behind it. And then the last part, because we all want to have our little friends, don't we? We all love our little animal companions. Oop, I've got Mr. Frog, right? Mr. Frog's going to go right on top of the cat's head. Why? Because I think it's going to be funny. And, you know, it's kind of a visually arresting image, but also frogs mean a lot. Frogs are existing in different realms, right? Frogs are able to breathe in water. They're able to breathe in land. They require both things for survival. So in a way, they kind of can't exist without, I guess in my thinking, what we'd think of as the spheres of intelligence and emotion, right? Anyway, so sort of, this is a little bit of my surreal self-portrait. I'm going to go through and I'm actually going to outline this with some stuff, and I'm going to make this make sense with some marker and some other stuff. So see you on the flip side.